to the midweek message, especially for you. We are so excited to be back, and we hope that you're ready to do some singing, so let's go. If you're happy and you know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face is surely showing. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and your face is surely showing. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout it out. If you're happy and you know it, shout it out. If you're happy and you know it, and your face is surely showing. If you're happy and you know it, shout it out. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 3. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 3. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, and your face is surely showing. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 3. Amen. Woo! I forgot that you don't have the words to anything, so here we go with Hallelujah, Hallelujah is what we're going to do next. And Helen is going to be the Hallelujah, and I'm going to be Praise Ye the Lord. And if you have more than one of you watching, one of you goes up and down, you pick who you're going to watch, and let's have fun.
Here we go. Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord.
Stay up, here we go.
Praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord.
Okay, Helen, guess where we're headed?
All right, here we go. Let me grab my green bag. All right, here we are, and guess what I have?
Something from Daxton.
Thank you, Daxton. We've got it right here in the bag, and don't worry, we'll give it back when we're done. What could it be, Vicki?
Oh my gosh, you kids are so good at this.
Tricky,
Look
tricky.
at this bag. I'm going to go with a truck.
Ooh, that would be a really good guess, but not a truck.
I know Daxton loves to play those video things, those handheld little titties. It's a handheld control.
Oh, yeah, that's another really good guess, but it's not a hand control game.
Daxton?
Think hard.
Oh, I know he likes to practice his letters and writing and things, so I know he's got a practice book.
That's really a good thing to do, but that's not what's in here either.
Oh my gosh.
Although you're kind of close. You mentioned the word book.
Are you serious?
Can you believe there's a book in here?
You must be so
I
excited.
know. Good job, kids. Keep reading those books.
A
We
media
know.
person with books.
Love
it's
it.
the best.
So guess what the book is about. Well, no, you don't have to guess.
No, I can't
Shall I
guess
show
that.
you?
Yes,
You're going to be kind of
I-
surprised.
No, you can. Oh, how fun!
Who was John F. Kennedy? Did you get that on there, Mr. Cameraman?
Got it.
Right. So, do you know who John F. Kennedy was?
Yes, but I'm excited, Daxton, that you know all about that. I bet
know.
you and your mom read those together.
That's great. More reading the better, but it's great to learn about famous people. He's a famous person, you know.
Right.
So, I did a little bit of research about John F. Kennedy. I don't know if he'll stand up here for us. Well, that's pretty good. So, one of the most important things to know about him is he was our 35th president of the United States. So that's probably what most people know about John F. Kennedy. But before that, he was a senator for the United States. And before that, he served in the Navy in World War II. And some interesting things happened to him. He had to have a lot of courage over his years in service and his life, because while he was the commander of a patrol torpedo craft, which is a smaller boat, their boat was attacked. And it was kind of a scary thing, so I thought maybe we could read a little bit about that from his book. So I put a little bookmark in here, as we all should when we want to mark a spot. Don't forget that, kids. So, let me find my spot here. It says, the captain decided they must all swim to safety of a nearby island. The men didn't think they could make it. Can you imagine that?
Well, that's funny.
Will we ever get out of this one, they asked. It can be done, replied the captain. We can do it. One of the men was burned so badly that he could not swim. He told the captain to save himself and the other men, but the captain would not leave the wounded man. He had to make a choice. So he swam for 5 long hours with the burned man on his back.
5 hours?
Of swimming, trying to get to the island. And when they reached the island, the captain discovered 2 natives and a canoe. He also discovered a coconut shell on which he carved these words: native knows position. He can pilot 11 alive. Need small boat, Kennedy.
He put all that on a coconut?
Well, he carved it in there. He had to kind of shorthand a little bit of it, but that's what he put. So then he gave the shell with the message to the islanders, who went by canoe to another island nearly 40 miles away.
Oh my gosh. A lot of time.
6 days after the patrol boat was destroyed, the brave and quick-thinking captain and his crew were rescued.
That's a long time.
And you know who that captain was?
What?
John F. Kennedy.
Wow.
So he had to be strong and courageous, and he had to rely on what he knew was the right thing to do.
Wow.
Or he could find out.
Do you have that coconut you want to show?
I do. I was doing some research, and I found that Kennedy actually saved that coconut, and he had it made into a paperweight, and he kept it on his desk to remind him of that time. And the words actually are carved right into the coconut. That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing when our leaders decide to be able to talk and get help from God. And it sounds like he also did that too, that he believed in God to give him the truth to be able to guide and do the things that he chose to do.
To guide him.
So did you have anything about that?
Well, I did find out that as a president, well, and as a person, he was a kind of a religious man. He was Catholic by faith, but he was a religious person, and he had a number of favorite Bible verses. And he often referred to these Bible verses when he gave his speeches. And he relied on the Bible for guidance in his life and how to govern. So, do you want to hear one of his favorite?
Yes, I do.
Favorite Bible verses? We looked it up. It's from Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9. It says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not be discouraged." I'm sure he needed to rely on that when he was in that terrible situation.
Yeah, having the truth, trying to figure that all out is really, really hard. And sometimes it's so easy to believe a lie over a truth. And so he obviously had a plan of at least going to God to get a chance to hear what God says about truth. And so we are going to play a little game.
Well, here we go.
I love to play little games. And we want to see how hard it is to find out the real lie. Because people tell us things and we believe everything they say, and maybe there's a lie in there.
Well, it's kind of hard to figure out when someone's telling the truth or when they're
Yes.
making something up.
And you people have played this game before. It's 2 truths and a lie. And I know how much you love to play it, especially with older kids. So I'm going to go first and then see if you can catch my lie. Are you ready, Nancy?
I'm ready.
Okay. Believe it or not, I loved playing soccer. I won bowling tournaments. And I played powder puff football. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys can guess out there, but I guess we'll have to guess in here. I don't think that you would be a very good football player, Vicki. I don't think you played football.
I did. I was the best powder puff. I just plucked the flag right off the girl's little pocket.
Oh,
Illegally. I was supposed to wait till the ball started, but I thought you could just take the flag.
you know that he does have a
Obviously.
hard time following rules.
Yeah,
but
so
whatever,
powder puff, so that I did play powder puff in high school, and I did win bowling tournaments. I don't play soccer at all.
Okay.
All right?
Well,
So
thanks
let's
for
see.
telling me the truth.
Let's see if Helen can stump me.
All right, here are my 3 things. All right, when I was young, I played on the softball team. I was the shortest person in my 5th grade class, and I lived in 9 different houses while I was growing up.
How could you possibly be the shortest person in the class? What size were the rest of the people? Did they go really, really tall?
Well, is that your guess?
Well, I can't believe that's true, but who lives in 9 different houses? And I don't know, softball? But you look like you could play softball.
Better at.
I guess what I'm going to go with is the 9 houses is a lie.
Actually, that's the truth. We had 9 different houses growing up. But you're right, I didn't play softball. Not much of a sports person, so.
Okay, all right.
Let's see who else has some truths and a lie. Who
I
can we
bet
look at?
Mr. Dan.
Oh, Mr. Dan!
Yes.
It's your turn.
Well, I was a soccer player in elementary band. My first instrument was the trumpet, and I started my own comic book company as a child.
I know the truth on one of them.
What truths do you know?
He plays trumpet. That was his first instrument.
Well,
I absolutely know it because I remember talking about my trumpet and he liked his trumpet and so he played.
but you know, he's playing a guitar. Well, but you can play lots of instruments, right?
Yeah, and he said his
Okay.
very first one.
All right. Yeah, probably that's it, the trumpet thing.
You believe me?
Sure. Why not?
Well, I'm glad.
You didn't lie to me, Vicki.
Okay, well, I'm not lying. I truly believe it's the trumpet.
Okay, well, let's find out.
Well, no, what did we just say? True that his first instrument was the trumpet is true.
We think that's true.
But we have to lie.
We're supposed to pick out which one is, oh, I think he's true. I think that's true.
So we can't have that.
Got it,
We have
okay.
So
Now we
it's
can find the lie. I got confused, people. Here we go.
comic book versus soccer.
Well, I could see him doing comic books.
Yeah, I bet he likes comic books, but I bet he
Soccer?
likes soccer too. That was such a popular sport.
I don't know, you pick.
Okay, we're gonna go with no comic book.
You didn't do comic books.
Well, before I was a musician, I was an artist, and I did have a comic book company. I cannot do the trumpet amateur. It makes me giggle. I can't do it. You're wrong, Vicki. I can't do it.
believed
It's
you,
too hard.
Vicki. I thought that was the truth.
No, yeah.
All right, see, you cannot tell when people are telling the truth.
Well, I thought it was, he's the one that's lying.
Never mind, who else can we check with?
Miss Nancy's
Oh,
ready.
Miss Nancy.
Oh.
I'm ready. So when I grew up, I'm so old, we didn't have girls' sports when I was growing up, but I was a cheerleader instead to replace my sports. One day I hit my brother in the face, right? It was a day before we had school pictures, so he had a big job for his pictures, for his school pictures. Then I grew up on a farm, and I was milking the cows. I got kicked by a cow, and I broke my arm.
First off, whose idea was this to play this game?
I think it was yours, Vicki.
This is too hard.
Well, I know that she grew up on a farm. I know
Okay,
that.
so let's give her
she
that one.
probably did milk cows and stuff,
Right,
so
right.
okay. Now,
We've seen her with her brother before, so I think she probably hit him.
she, but you know, look at her, she's so energetic and sparkly, she could have been a cheerleader.
Yeah. Oh, so we're in trouble. What'd you pick this time? It's your turn.
I know she loves her brother a lot, and she wouldn't sock him the day before pictures.
Okay.
I don't think you did. You didn't hit your brother before picture day, did you?
I actually did. But there was a reason behind it. Upstairs in our bedrooms, we each had our own room, and I was trying to sleep, and he was singing in bed. And I warned him, stop singing, I want to go to sleep. And if you don't, I'm going to punch you. And so he hid under the blankets, and I went in and punched him. Wasn't a very good Christian thing to do, and
that
I
was-
did get in trouble.
So which one was your lie?
My lie was I did milk cows, but I never got kicked by a cow and broke my arm.
Oh, she was being staged on the farm.
Okay. All right. How about Mr. Cameron?
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Two truths and a lie. I would say I used to play basketball with my brothers a lot. And I love to ride my mini bike. And I love to go hunting with my BB gun.
hard, finding the lie is even worse.
Can we get help from Mr. Dan?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Dan, what do you think?
Mr. Cameraman, I don't think he had a mini bike.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Okay.
We're gonna go with that.
Nope, I did have a mini bike. Yep, we used to go all kinds of trails on our mini bikes. It was a blast. Loved it.
So then what was the lie?
So the lie was, I never played basketball with my brothers.
Well, you look like you could have played basketball with your brothers. This is really a hard game.
This is
Vicki.
right. Let's just wrap it up with Mr. Gene back there. He's back there
All
hanging
right.
very carefully. All right, Gene.
Okay. I never went camping. I chose not to be a Boy Scout. And I lived on Vicky Lane.
Okay, so I have to take myself out of this one because he's related to me. So, maybe Miss Nancy can help.
I was gonna say, can I get some help
Yes.
here? What do you think, Miss
How
Nancy?
could it be Vicky Lane? That would be just too much of a coincidence. Do you think? Marrying a wife, Vicky, and living on Vicky Lane?
I know, but doesn't that just seem like almost like
Too
it
good
has
to
to
be
be
true?
true? Maybe it is. I like camping.
Do you think he wouldn't like camping?
Well, you know, I think he likes camping now, but maybe he never camped as a kid.
Oh.
I think that's the trick. I bet it's the camping.
All right, let's go camping.
We're going with that.
That's the lie.
But you never went
I
camping.
never, yeah. We went camping all the time.
So
And
you
I
got it,
did.
girls.
Oh, we got it right.
That's
Good
right.
job,
you're
Miss
pretty
Nancy. Thank you for your help.
And I did live on Vicky Lane.
Yes, okay, we understand that. All right, now, the one piece that we could do to wrap that whole thing up is John F. Kennedy has a two truths and a lie. So ready? He was the first president that was a Boy Scout. He has a national park named after him. And he's the youngest person ever elected to be the president of the United States. Which one would you choose?
That is a really tricky question. But I did a lot of research about him,
Okay.
so that I happened to find out that there is no park named for Kennedy, although maybe there should be. And he was a very, very young president, but he was elected the youngest. There was one younger, but he wasn't elected.
So I bet, kids, you have learned more than you ever thought you'd want to about a bunch of people you don't ever get to see, but we wanted you to watch to see how hard it is to find the lies. And when people say things, we believe the truth, we say them, they're truthful, but you've got to watch carefully, especially if it's about God's world. He has answers for us. All we have to do is look in the Bible for the truth. And so, in order to make sure that all that work that Jen has been doing with you in Sunday school can come up to the front again, we're going to have 6 questions. And you have to go down if it's false and up if it's true. All right? And Helen will be your helper. She'll tell you if it's false, she'll give you the answer. All right? Number 1, Martha was Jesus' mother.
What do you think? Martha was not Jesus' mother. Do you know who it
Yeah.
really was? I think they already
Yes,
know,
they
Vicki,
do.
that Mary was Jesus' mother.
How about, try this one, Moses built the ark. Is that the song?
No, Vicki, Moses did not build the ark.
Who built it?
These kids all know that. It's Noah built the ark. We know
I
that.
hope you have a 2 for 2, guys. Here we
All
go.
right, here we go.
David killed Goliath. True or false?
Ding!
Yes, we
We
finally
know
got
that
one
one.
right.
We
Okay.
got a positive one there.
Jonah was swallowed by a whale.
What do you think, kids? Is your thumb going up?
It should be.
All right.
Big fish. John was sent to the lion's den. Now think really hard. John was sent to the lion's den. Didn't we do a story?
We did a story about that, so if you were paying attention, you would know that John did not go in the lion's den, as far as we ever heard about.
It
So,
was good old...
Daniel.
Daniel.
It wasn't Mr. Dan, was it?
No, Mr. Dan.
Not Mr. Dan, it was Daniel from the Bible where we find the truth.
And we just had our very favorite season of Easter that we didn't get to all be together, but something happened on that week before Easter, and see if this is correct. Did Jesus die on the cross? Yes or no?
Jesus did die on the cross, but did he stay that way?
No. He has risen for us and to be able to help us get even closer to God. So we did it. We have now had a chance to see what truth is about, and we need truth to be able to do the wisdom, have wisdom, and be able to make decisions, and you have...
Well, and we want to thank Daxton for sharing his book with us, and a lot of good reads out there, folks, so keep on reading, but now I have an empty bag that's got to be filled for next time, so stay tuned. We don't know who's going to be next, but be thinking, what interesting thing could you put inside this bag that we could talk about for next time?
Definitely. Okay, let's close in prayer. Oh, Heavenly Father, thank you for this time together with our young people. We just pray that all of them are listening to you, and when they get lost and confused, that they head to that Bible, because it has a lot of truth. You have given us the truth to be able to live this life. So thanks, God, and thanks for all those that have shared their love with us. In your Son's precious name, amen.
Amen.
What's next?
Should we sing some more songs?
Yes, my favorite part.
All right, here we go.
All right, now you should know this one, some of you, I hope, but there are actions, so stay with us. Here we go.
Yes, that's the one for me. I stand alone on the word of God. B-I-B-L-E.
Again.
B-I-B-L-E. Yes, that's the one for me. I stand alone on the word of God. The B-I-B-L-E.
The Bible, which is where we can find the truth.
You betcha. And we wrap it up with trust and obey.
Get your instruments.
When we walk with the Lord, in the light of His word, the glory He shines on our way. While we do His good will, He abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus, but to trust and obey. When the devil you see, we will stand at His feet, for we walk by His side in the way. What He says we will do, where He sends we will go. Never fear, only trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus, but to trust and obey.
It is so fun to sing with you guys, and we just hope that you've had some good instruments out there, or make up an instrument, and we love singing with you.
Thanks for joining us. Play us out, Mr. Dan and Miss Nancy.